Good morning, Grand Rising, aloha, and welcome, fellow light guardians, shifters, dreamers within this beautiful holographic matrix. My name is Brendan, aka Mystic Spider-Man, Wolf Shield, Skull Babylon, welcoming you to another inspirational team meditation. So happy to be able to be here once again, to be able to show up together within this practice, to be broadcasting on all platforms, on Twitch, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. So we're coming across all the realms of the internet to be able to show up here together as a community, to be able to cultivate our inspiration, to be able to start our week with intention, to be able to start our week with just being able to really connect with the breath. And when was the last time you started your week, your Monday, with a little bit of meditation? And it's okay, you don't even have to answer that question, but I know for myself, sometimes life gets pretty busy. And even today, before showing up to this practice, there's a part of me where it's just like, oh, I've got a lot of things going on and this thing's going on. And even though I had the plan to do this, there was a part of my mind where it was like, maybe we'll push it off. Maybe we'll push it off one more day. But then the other part of my mind is find that edge and then do exactly what my ego mind is telling me not to do. So the part of you that feels like, I don't want to meditate, I don't want to show up for the practice, find that part to yourself and notice that's where the growth is. That's where the edge is. So if you're showing up to this live or in the recording and there's a little bit of piece of you that's slightly resisting this in some way or another, then you're here for the right reason. Let's find that edge and let's work through it. And let's remind ourselves that when we show up for these meditation practices, there's an incredible amount of benefit. This is, again, a way for us to be able to tune our instrument, to really be able to amplify how we move into this week with intention. So for those of you on YouTube and for those of you on Twitch and any of the platforms, if you guys are tuned in live in this moment, go ahead, drop an 1111 in the chat, just to be able to let me know that you guys are here and you guys are ready, and we'll get right into this. So for those of you who are here, just go ahead and get yourself nice and comfortable. And we're going to be running through a regular routine with our meditation, as well as getting into some tarot a little bit later in the broadcast. If anybody would like to be able to have some on-air tarot readings, what we're kind of doing, we're kind of converging, is that the word I just made up? Converging a couple styles of broadcast, where what we're going to be doing, we're going to be also doing the option for people who want to be able to get an on-air tarot reading. We'll do that at the end of the broadcast, and that's available through PayPal contributions, through joining my Patreon, help us reach our Patreon goal. And yeah, you can find the link for that in the info for this video, in the pinned comment post, and through the links in my profile for those of you on TikTok and Instagram. So stick around for the meditation, and then afterwards, if anybody wants to be able to get a reading, we'll do another reading, and then we'll just go from there. And who knows, we might do a couple readings. We'll stick around as long as people are interested in getting readings. And if there's no readings for today, that's totally cool. We'll come back here tomorrow, and I'll be doing some more broadcasts for specifically for tarot a little bit later, and possibly later tonight as well, pending my schedule. So let's get ready to focus in on today's meditation. And thank you so much, everyone, again, for joining in, and happy Moon Day, happy Monday. Let's start our week off with a little bit of intention. So let's just begin by just bringing some gentle stretches into the body for those of you who are tuned in right now. And really just begin connecting with the breath, just bringing some awareness into this space. Nice, deep, gentle inhales, even if you want to close your eyes. Nice, big inhales. Nice, soft exhale, maybe a bit of a sigh. And gently just rolling the shoulders if you feel called to be able to do that. Just allowing yourself to really just enter into this practice. And we have a bit of a routine that we're going to be working through here. This routine is designed to be able to sharpen our sword, to be able to get ourselves ready for the day ahead. And again, this is practice. This is practice for me too. This is practice for me building up this momentum. And again, I appreciate each and every single one of you for being a part of this practice, for being a part of this community. So if you want to do some more stretches, go ahead and do that. And at this point, I just invite you to bring some awareness to your physical body as you continue to breathe by just doing some gentle massages, some literal physical body massage. You can use your thumbs, your index fingers, and just massaging throughout the body. First thing in the morning, our body is often a little bit stiff, a little bit rusty, especially if we've got a big week ahead of us. One of the best things we can do is be able to get the energy flowing, to be able to open up some of the energetic channels, the meridians, And being able to do that just helps us move into the next part of our practice. So at this point, really just continue to connect with your breath. And as we do this, just taking an opportunity here to just reflect on gratitude. What are you guys grateful for? Go ahead and leave some comments down in the chat. Grateful for each and every single one of you for joining in for this practice, especially if you guys are new. If you guys are here for the first time, if you're new to any of these broadcasts, go ahead and drop a 333 in the chat. And yeah, if you are tuned in on Instagram or TikTok, join in on YouTube with the rest of the team there. Link for that's in my profile. But again, just continuing to massage here. As you just breathe into this moment, breathe into your heart space, gently massaging the face if you feel called, really just intuitively massaging wherever it is that your body's just like, yes, a little bit of that, please. Like, ooh, find those tough spots. Find those spots where it's like, oh God, is that like why is my neck so incredibly stiff? Like, it feels like a freaking, like, honestly, there's some parts of your body where it's just like, wow, that's like so incredibly stiff, and I didn't even realize it was incredibly stiff. So find those parts of your body where you just want to be able to send it a little bit of extra love. And as you do this, again, just reflecting on gratitude. What are you guys grateful for in this moment? Grateful for the breath. Just bring it back to the awareness of the breath. Grateful for space, grateful for community, grateful for digital space, grateful for opportunity, grateful for family, grateful for friends, grateful for health, grateful for prosperity, grateful for creativity, grateful for the sneeze that I feel coming on. Am I gonna sneeze? Okay, it's gone for now. Grateful for the sun, grateful for the storms last night, grateful for the exercise that I'll be doing later today, grateful for the community, grateful for the conversations we'll be having this week. We got a big week ahead of us. I'll tell you more about it as we go. So again, just focusing here, this is your practice. Massaging a little bit lower in the body, even just massaging down to the abdomen. If you guys just want to be able to do that, send a little love down to your abdomen section, and eventually even down to your thighs, down to your legs, wherever it is that you feel called to just gently be able to massage in this moment. I'll read some of the comments on air as well. So for those of you in the YouTube chat, thank you so much. Good morning to Kelly. Good morning to Rasa. Good morning to Jessica. Good morning to Bright. Grateful for this beautiful Monday. Absolutely. So let's just keep moving through here. We'll keep things pretty swift. Again, we're just going to be focusing on the physical body massage with some gratitude. Continuing to breathe here, starting your week off with gratitude, so incredibly powerful, so incredibly important. So again, there's a part of me where it's like not doing these meditations, it's just like you miss it, and you notice a difference once you get into it. Massaging all the way down to the bottom of your feet. If you guys are able to do that, go ahead and just gently just kind of use your thumbs on the bottom of your feet and just breathe here. If you want to just keep your eyes closed, that's totally cool. Just allowing yourself to connect into this moment. Of course, massaging the feet definitely just opens up the channels for, if you're familiar with reflexology, basically like all the meridians are like mapped out in the feet as well. So massaging the feet is an incredibly powerful way to be able to do that. So beautiful. Continue to massage anywhere else on the body that you feel called to massage, maybe even just finishing off with your face, your jaw. You carry so much just like tension in your jaw. Like honestly, even if you were to just show up for this practice, do a little bit of a massage on your body, a little bit of massage on your face, and just take some time to connect with your breath, and then say, hey, if you got to go, if you got to head out, even that would make a difference. So whenever you get a chance to tune into this broadcast, for however long you get to tune into this broadcast, each little bit does make a difference. So just massage the face just for a minute longer. I'm not really in too much of a rush today. So again, if you guys have to head out early, that's totally fine. But I want to just be able to really deepen into this practice. Because again, you know, as much as we're showing up here and I'm doing this for each and every single one of you who are tuning in, for me, this is also very much my own personal practice to be able to practice not just the meditation, but the broadcast and building the momentum. And my intention is to be able to resume these broadcasts, these meditations, Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. EDT for the time being. And I've done that in the past, and I'm looking to be able to do it again and really working towards some personal objectives, building the Patreon, building the community, and just really being able to again serve each other as a team. So shake it up if you haven't yet. Do a little body energetic. Making any noise with your body. Any other gratitude, go ahead and share that in the chat. Grateful for healing powers, says Jessica. Beautiful. Before we move into some EFT, some emotional freedom tapping, emotional freedom technique, go ahead and just take a moment here to really just kind of connect with your breath, and then we'll move into the next part of the meditation. So thank you again, each and every single one of you. And Rasa, I just saw your confirmation on the Patreon sign up. I'll update the Patreon on screen. Rasa, thank you so much, dude, for syncing up to the Patreon. And Rasa, you were on the Patreon before. Now you're back on it. So, dude, thank you again so much. And we'll get into a reading for you a little bit later after the meditation, if that's cool with you, Rasa. Or join in later tonight, Rasa, and we'll do a tarot reading first thing for you. So, guys, let's give a nice shout out to Rasa. And I'm just going to update the on-screen graphic for that real quick. But again, as we're moving into this, let's take a moment here to really just connect into our breath and allow ourselves to really just be present, because honestly, like just connecting to the breath in itself is so powerful. So Rasa, thank you so much, dude. Grateful to be able to have your support here within the community. So that puts us at 100, working towards a 111 on the next Patreon goal. And yeah, let's keep things moving along here. So beautiful. All right, take a breath. Take some water. You guys just allow yourself to get nice and comfortable, and let's just breathe here for a minute. So again, for everybody here, just go ahead. Just close your eyes. Just allow yourself to connect with your breath. We're just going to be here just for like 2 minutes, but I want you to just observe like how much you can just allow yourself to just arrive into this solace, arrive into this peace. Breathe here, soft, gentle inhales. Soft, gentle exhales. Be in this moment. Don't have to overthink it. Don't have to complicate it. Just observe, what does it feel like when you're just with your breath right now? Let's take 2 more breaths here, nice and deep. Beautiful. Any sort of big exhale as you need to. Gently open your eyes if your eyes are closed. Beautiful. All right, we'll keep things moving along here. And yeah, even just taking a moment like that, the meditations are so important. And you know, even for those of you in the chat, why is meditation important to you? I invite you to either share in the chat or just reflect on this within yourself. But I mean, honestly, for me, yo, CeeLo, good morning, dude. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll just say this real quick, and then we'll get into our EFT and our affirmations for the day. And then from there, we're going to do our laughter practice meditation. And then from there, we'll do a quick water blessing, envisioning the future. And then from there, we'll do a quick stand up, and then we'll sit down, and then we'll do some heart-centered meditation. But what I was going to say is that, you know, with meditation, very simply put, meditation is a way to be able to connect with spirit, to be able to connect with your personal relationship with spirit. Joel, good morning, brother. Thank you for joining in. And so oftentimes throughout our day, again, especially in today's world, we get so busy. We're constantly engaging with the external world. Boom, 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 boom. And no doubt that's a world of spirit as well. It's also like a world of Maya in many cases also. And so again, you know, in this case, being able to just bring yourself into this silence, bring yourself into this solace, bring yourself into this stillness is a chance for you to really just kind of like reconnect into spirit, whatever that means to you. And that can be a very personal relationship, because it's a chance to just kind of like listen and speak to your soul, speak to your heart. If that resonates with you, drop an 1111 in the chat, and let's just move into our EFT. So EFT, emotional freedom technique. again, opening up the energy channels within the meridians, just tapping gently throughout the body. And as we do this, this is very powerful for just being able to release stagnant energy. A big part that we do through these meditation practices is really just being able to clear stagnant energy. So just gently tapping intuitively throughout the body. And as we do this, we'll just take a moment here to be able to share some affirmations, some I am, some we are affirmations. And again, the routine that we'll do here through this practice, you'll come back and you'll find us doing similar routines in a lot of ways. But the routine in itself is, it's incubating a practice that allows us to kind of step into the extended practice of what we bring with us out into the day. So think of this as energetically like brushing your teeth first thing in the morning and just doing some stretches, doing some energetic exercises. So it may be routine, but the routine in itself is quite powerful. And then when we get to the core meditation, we always mix it up a bit. So yeah, just reading here, and go ahead and leave some affirmations down in the chat. I've seen you guys comment on how meditation helps for you. Thank you again to those of you who are joining in. I know some of you just dropped in just recently. Silo says, meditation helps me feel into many things I'd normally resist. Very powerful, Silo. Rasa says, it helps me enter my heart space and push other things to the side for a bit. Very, very powerful. United Spirituality, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in, dude. So let's just move into a little bit more affirmations. And as we do this, just taking this opportunity to reflect into your heart, listen to your heart, speak from your heart. I am, we are. Go ahead. What do you want to share right now as you just gently tap, gently opening up the energy channels and really just getting ourselves pumped up for the week. So what do you want to bring in for this week? What do you want to program into your reality? What do you want to program into your operating system? So together, go ahead and leave your comments in the chat as you feel called. I am, we are. I am resilient. I am creative. I am grateful. I am ambitious. I am a student. I am a teacher. I am learning. I am loving. We are expanding. We are growing. We are focusing. We are breath. We are stillness. We are shadow. We are light. We are yin. We are yang. We are light workers. We are light guardians. We are channels for infinite creative source energy. We are the universe experiencing itself. Again, just gentle tappings here. You guys keep doing this. Good morning. Good morning, Lacey. For all of you tuned in, again, just taking this opportunity here. Go ahead, leave those into chat. I'll read some of what you share on screen. This is a team meditation. So what you share, we share together. We are infinite love. I am motivated, says Jessica. Thank you, Kelly, as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Anybody else, go ahead and leave any affirmations in chat. We'll just do this for about 30 more seconds. I am ever learning being, ever increasing my knowledge every day, says Rasa. Beautiful, Rasa. Well said. I'm developing consistency. I am showing up for the practice. I am leaning into the uncomfortable. I am grateful. I know I already said that. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. You can just do that for like an hour if you want to. Seriously, gratitude is like one of the most powerful frequencies you can embody. So I am focused. I think I already said that one. I am excited. 2 more seconds here. Any other affirmations, drop those in. Allow yourself to feel it into your heart. Beautiful. Go ahead and give it a nice little shake. Let's move into our laughter practice meditation. As if let's move into like our like crazy like monkey meditation. That should be like a new meditation where it's just like that. I'm making this up as we go, but it's like laughter practice meditation, but it's like a monkey meditation. So it's like laughing like a monkey. How do monkeys laugh? Anyways, that's just kind of not official. Let's get into the actual laughter practice meditation. Go ahead. You guys can shake it up. Grab some glass of water if you guys need to. Again, we'll be back here again Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. EDT. I've done this routine before. I'm getting back into it. Obviously, I'm in my new studio location. There's been a lot of transformation happening within my life. And now that school's starting in September and everybody just kind of focusing back in, now is the time for us to just kind of like move into that next stage where it's just kind of like, yes, like the summer is coming to a conclusion, but let's get ready for kind of like that next level of discipline is what I'm feeling. And I'm so excited for what we're going to create this September. So quick note, this Thursday, our team podcast for this week is going to be Spiritual Wisdom of Apocalypses. So if you're interested in that, that's going to be Thursday, 8 p.m. EDT. It's going to be myself and other members of the Paradigm Shift Central team. If you guys aren't familiar, we got a team Discord, we've got a Patreon. Join both and you will be able to not only tune in for the broadcast, but also join on air for the broadcast as a Patreon supporter. So that's this week. And then Wednesday, we're going to be doing a paradigm shift circle discussion, which is a voice only circle discussion. And that's going to be on what does being sovereign mean to you? So that's going to be a very exciting discussion. That actually relates in with the Sovereign Society Telegram group that I've been creating. The link for that's in my profile. If you're interested in like creating sovereign communities and stuff, click the link in my profile on TikTok and Instagram and join that. And then Tuesday, we have our Conscious Creator Work Period meeting at 4 p.m. EDT. Sorry, the circle on Wednesday is at 4 p.m. EDT. I'll post the schedule on my Instagram. You guys will see it. Monday, today at 4 p.m. EDT, we're going to be doing a new segment called Shooting the Shift, which is basically going to be me going on Instagram live, and you guys can come on and we'll just chat for like a good hour and just kind of like share what's on our hearts and share some inspiration. So if you guys are pumped up about that, go ahead, drop some 11 lemons in the chat. You'll be getting a lot of me this week and moving forward, like literally like how many, like 8 broadcasts a week, give or take, more than that. So all right, 9 broadcasts a week. No, and then we have tarot in the evening. At least 20 broadcasts a week, give or take. Okay, let's move into our laughter practice meditation. Again, if you guys want to find all the links, that's in the info for this video, links in my profile. Let's move into this. I love you guys so much. And yeah, laughter practice meditation. It's been a while, so let's have some fun. For those of you who aren't familiar, laughter practice meditation is exactly what it sounds like. One of the most powerful forms of meditation, inspired by Alan Watts, was one of the ways how I just got into it. And so what this is going to be, it's going to be just allowing ourselves to relax, deep, soft inhale, nice big exhale, and then another big inhale through the mouth, get a lot of oxygen, and then we're going to be exhaling with the sound ha. So it's going to sound like this, ha, ha, ha. And what you're doing, you're focusing on the exhale. Good morning, Anne. Thank you for joining in. You're focusing on the exhale. So the exhale is going to happen, and then the inhale will happen naturally. So you go ha, 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 ha. And then as you do this, this naturally evolves into a cascading laugh. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this, allow our body just naturally express itself. We'll do it through 2 rounds, and we'll move into a little bit of this opportunity where in the present moment with laughter, it really just allows us to like be in that place of pure spirit, of pure joy. So nothing like being in a laughter meditation to really bring yourself into the present moment. So let's keep things moving along here. I'll do my best not to dawdle. I know we got a lot here to do on this broadcast, so, but I know people are joining in as we go. So let's keep moving. All right, laughter practice meditation, 2 rounds. Here we go. Get yourself nice and relaxed. Straighten up your spine if you need to. Deep inhale together. Follow my lead. Regular exhale. Nice big exhale. Deep inhale together. Here we go. Deep inhale. Exhale, the sound ha. Ha, 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 ha. Get weird. Does it? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently relax. Keep a soft smile on your face. Breathe. Just breathe. Connect with your breath. Allow yourself to feel what this space feels like right now. Being in your heart, being in your breath. Perhaps feeling something, maybe you haven't felt this in a while. Just be here just for a few moments and just allow yourself to reflect. How do you feel right now? A soft smile. Beautiful. Gently open your eyes. You guys are good. I can hear your guys' laughter there. So, spiritual teachers of our time, thank you so much for joining in. For those of you on TikTok and Instagram, join in on YouTube. Links in my profile if you guys want. And yeah, let's move into the second round of the laughter practice meditation. Honestly, like even if you don't tune into this broadcast, but if you bring something with you out into your practice and you just do the laughter practice meditation each day, it will change your life. Holographically, it will change your life. So bring this practice with you. Now that you're doing it, you can bring it with you and you can practice it wherever you want to practice it, whenever you want to practice it. So, all right, did you guys enjoy that? Drop some 777s in the chat if you guys are having fun, and let's get ready to move into our next laughter practice meditation. One more round, and then we'll get into our water blessing, envisioning our future for the week. And from there, we'll get into our heart meditation, which will be, again, just kind of deepening into the practice of closed-eyed meditation. So we'll get ready for one more round. Here we go. You guys are doing great. Let's keep things rolling here. Awesome. All right. One more round of laughter practice meditation. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being in here. Thank you for being weird with us together. Laughter practice as a group is always so powerful. Okay, here we go. Beautiful practice. Deep inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together. Exhale the sound ha. Ha, 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 Try and find those like weird laughs. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently relax. Breathe here. Just breathe. Close your eyes if you're not too dizzy. Allow yourself to find this space. Filling our hearts with love. Filling our cup with love. First thing in the day. First day in the week. Just breathe. How are you feeling right now in 1 or 2 words? How are you feeling right now? Feel free to share those in the chat in a second. How are you feeling and what are you feeling? When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Turn your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Good job, team. Let's keep moving into our water blessing meditation. So grab some water. Again, for those of you tuned in right now, you guys are totally welcome to be able to send in a contribution to PayPal or join the Patreon if you guys want to get a reading after we finish our meditation here. So it's kind of a new format that we're doing. We're combining the meditation into some tarot readings. So we're going to be doing one for Rasta after the meditation. And then from there, for anybody else who wants reading, again, that's available through the PayPal contribution, asking contribution of $5, but you can contribute more than that, pay it forward, that's totally fine. Or join the Patreon, and when you join the Patreon, that's where you get access to the additional events within the community, including the Conscious Creator Work Period when you join at the $11 leading member level. And again, the Conscious Creator Collaborative Work Periods, those are Tuesdays at 4 p.m. EDT. So if you guys are looking to be able to join in for those and you're a conscious creator and just want to be around that community, definitely look into joining on the Patreon. And yeah, let's keep things rolling along. There's a lot for the Patreon supporters. And oh, there's also at the $33 level on the Patreon for the time being, this is just for the time being, I'm offering exclusive like light guardian crystals at the $33 level for Patrons. When you join at the $33 level on Patreon, you can get a light guardian crystal as a gift, just pay shipping, and that's a limited offer until we get to up to the 200 level on the Patreon. So that's part of my goal, to get to 200 on Patreon. And again, that's a very exciting goal for us to be able to strive for. So let's keep things rolling along. So go ahead and just grab your water. Take a drink if you need to. And we're going to do here, we're going to do some water blessing meditation. So for everybody who's tuned in right now, how this is going to work. What we're going to do, we're going to allow ourselves to really just take this opportunity to focus in on envisioning our future, envisioning the week ahead of us. Feeling the future is the way how I like to be able to put it. And in the process of feeling the future, what we're going to be doing, we're also going to be blessing our water. So what we're going to do here, real quick, can somebody jump over to Twitch and just make sure I'm broadcasting on Twitch? Just type the link in for that. Guys, I'm also broadcasting on Twitch these days. We're working on reaching like a new audience in Twitch. Mystic Spider-Man Tarot on Twitch. Mystic Spider-Man Tarot. If anybody wants to jump over to Twitch, go ahead, because there haven't been any comments on Twitch. I just want to make sure it was working okay. All right, let's keep things rolling along. We got a good handful of people tuned in, and yeah, super excited to be able to have you guys here. So go ahead and grab your water, and you're going to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, just imagine this beautiful light coming from your heart space. With each breath, it just moves from your chest down through your arms. And as it moves through your arms, this beautiful light, it can be a gold light, a white light, a blue light, whatever color. Imagine this light moving into the water. And as you do this, just take this opportunity to really just bless this water. Just encode it with as much gratitude, as much love in this moment. So literally you can just say to the water, thank you, water, thank you. And see the water as like a reflection of spirit, a reflection of source. Your connection to like God in this moment. Thank you, water. See you, I love you, I honor you, thank you. And you just pour this water, pour this love into this water. Visualizing it, the water just like swirling with this beautiful energy. And as we do this, as you continue to do this, take this opportunity here to just feel into the future. Feel into your day. Imagine your day where by the time you hit your pillow at the end of the day, you're like, damn, that was a good day. That was an awesome day. So what does it feel like? What does it feel like to be able to move through this day, and by the end of the day, you're like, wow, that was a good day. So feel that future right now. Feel what it's going to feel like by the end of the day when you're just like looking back and you're just like, that was good. Move through it. I learned. Maybe there were some challenges, but I showed up with a intentional response. I was mindful, grateful, whatever the case may be. So just take an opportunity here and just feel your future for the day. Visualize it, feel it as you're blessing this water, and then we're going to drink it, and that's going to like bring this reality into our alignment. And then just take this opportunity to just imagine the week ahead. So imagine all the way to the end of the week. What's it going to feel like by the end of the week where you're just like, whoa, that was an awesome week. And you can imagine even just the awesome things we're going to be doing as a community. We got several events coming up, broadcasts, lots of fun tarot. But what are you going to be doing? Lots of adventures on your end. What's it going to feel like by the end of the week where you're just like, that was a good week. I grew this week. I leveled up this week. Take a moment here, just breathe, feel that, feel that victory as you move through this week with mindfulness, with intention. Beautiful. And as you do this, blessing this water, when you're ready, go ahead and drink this water and do a little ah sound if you wish. So go ahead and do that now. Beautiful. Keep holding your water here. Let's just take a moment here to just envision future for the collective. Just sending out so much love for the collective right now. Feeling all this love within our heart as we bless this water. What do you wish for the collective? You can use the phrase, may all beings be ... May all beings be safe. May all beings know love. May all beings know whatever else you want to share. Just imagine what it's going to be like as you just feel into your heart. More and more people just continuing to awaken to the truth within their heart, finding their way back to the wisdom of their heart. At the very least, that's enough. Blessing this water, thanking this water, visualize this beautiful golden energy moving through your body into the water. Take another moment here, just breathe, visualize that future for the collective together. Align with that reality. Feel it. When you're ready, go ahead and drink your water. Do a little ah sound. Beautiful. You guys are doing great. Go ahead if you guys want to share any comments for the collective. Any may all beings be comments, may all beings ... If you guys want to share that, go for it. Always appreciated. Beautiful. Okay. All right, we are broadcasting on Twitch properly, so that's good. Awesome. All right, team. Let's do a quick little stand-up practice, and let's just kind of move our body for a bit. And then from there, what we're going to do, we're going to sit back down, and we're really just going to drop into that space. Really just drop into our heart. Just go a little bit deeper into this meditation practice. So for those of you who are able, go ahead and gently just bring yourself up standing. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Ascended 2021 crew. So bring yourself up to standing. Let's just move our body for a little bit. Just shake up your body, especially if you guys have been sitting. Just give a little gentle twist, a little Sifu twist, as I like to call it. Just doing a little bit of Qigong here. Just allow yourself to really just connect with your breath. We'll just do a little bit of a twist, a little bit of some energy movement, and then we'll do some dragon roars, and then we'll sit back down. So just go ahead, just shake up your body. How does your body want to move right now? If you want to do like a little bit of flow, a little bit of dance, just finding that space within your practice where you're just free to move. Free to move your body however you feel. That's the practice. That's the meditation right now. Beautiful. So just allow yourself to just intuitively feel into the body. How does the body want to move right now? We'll just do this just for about 1 more minute. One thing you can even imagine like a ball of energy in your hands, and you're just kind of like moving this energy. You can imagine like using that energy and just kind of like spell casting it, like kind of imagine this energy is like this ball of love, and you're like shooting it out into the world. You're just kind of like moving it out. So like light code energy, moving some light code energy towards you guys. Just finding that intuitive movement within your body. There is no wrong way to do it. Just listen to your body. How does your body want to move right now? Do this for about 10 more seconds. Breathe here. Anchor this body in if you want to do some like over the head into the heart. Over the head, breathe to the heart. Beautiful. And just bring yourself to standing. Just take a moment here as you just kind of breathe. Open up your palms to the sun. Open up your chest. Ready to move into this week with resilience. Ready to move into this week with excitement. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, let's move into a quick little dragon roar. So dragon roar, for those of you who aren't familiar, it's exactly what it sounds like. Dragon's roar, also known as lion's roar, is a literal roar that we do to be able to move some stagnant energy and get ourselves pumped up. So you guys ready? Are you guys ready to rock this? Are you guys ready to have an awesome week? Are you guys ready to shift those paradigms? Are you guys ready to be the light guardians that you are? With this practice, what we're going to do, we're literally going to inhale and then we're going to roar. So we're going to go roar. So if you guys haven't let out a good guttural roar in a while, now is permission. Now is the time to be able to do it as a part of your practice. Use this roar to be able to clear out any stagnant energy, but also use it as like a pump up, as like a battle cry that you want to be able to send out into the world. So you guys ready for this? So go ahead, follow my lead. Just take a regular inhale, exhale together. So nice big exhale. Here we go. Deep inhale. Lion's roar. Build that up, build that energy up. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale together. One more time. Here you go. You guys are doing great. Inhale together. Beautiful. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and shake it up. Just take 1 more moment here. Just breathe. Bring yourself to standing. Keep your eyes open if you're a little dizzy. Awesome. When you're ready, bring yourself back down to seated. Let's just take a moment here. We're just going to go into our deeper close-eyed meditation practice. You guys are doing awesome. Let's hear those lion roars in the chat. Absolutely. Thank you, Rasta. For those of you on TikTok and Instagram, I appreciate you guys joining in. A reminder, we are tuned in on YouTube. So if you guys want to join the rest of the team on YouTube, we got like 1 million people tuned in on YouTube right now. Go ahead and do that. Link is in my profile. And yeah, let's keep things moving along here. So we're going to go into a deeper close-eyed practice meditation, practice some visualization, practice really listening to our heart for a bit, connecting with spirit. And then from there, we'll just finish off with some quick chakra tones. And then from there, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting into a quick tarot reading session. And we got one for Rasa, and then anybody else who would like a tarot reading after that. Again, you can contribute through the PayPal, $5 asking contribution, or you can help us on our Patreon goal. Join on Patreon, and again, that's a monthly contribution there where you can. Oh, okay. Apparently the oh, apparently I just lost like my like TikTok live apparently. Weird. Huh, that's weird. I'll have to put in an appeal for that. So anyways, we'll figure that out later. So it's not the first time that's happened. All right. Thank you again to those of you tuned in on all platforms. And yeah, let's get ready to move into this. Yeah, weird. I have no idea why that happened. So, all right. Okay. Allow yourself to get nice and comfortable. What we're going to do here for this practice, I really just want to be able to allow ourselves to just connect into the needs of our heart, connect into the conversation with our heart. And so what we're going to do here, we're just going to do a quick little calibration where we're just going to visualize this energy moving through our heart, moving through our body, allowing our body to relax. And then from there, we're just going to imagine ourselves just going to a space where we really connect with, a space of peace, a space of solace. You can imagine yourself going to a beach, by water, by a forest, and just allowing yourself to just experience one of the most basic forms of meditation where, again, we're really just going to be in the practice of the breath and just asking the question, what do I need? What does my spirit need? What does my body need? What does my heart need? And so we're going to move through that together. It won't take too long. And then we're going to come out of that, and then we'll do a quick little chakra toning practice. And then we'll move into the tarot from there. So thank you guys so much. And if you're ready for this next part of the meditation, go ahead and drop some 1111s in the chat as well. So okay, beautiful. All right. So when you're ready, get yourself nice and comfortable. Grab a drink of water if you need to. And together, let's gently close our eyes. It's allowing yourself to connect with your breath. Soft, gentle inhales. Soft, gentle exhales. And as you breathe here, bringing awareness to the heart space. Bringing awareness to gratitude. Gratitude for yourself for showing up. Gratitude for the community. Beautiful. Visualizing this beautiful light from the center of your heart. And this light's gently going to move through your body, and as it does, just allowing all the parts of your body to relax. Feeling this beautiful light energy moving through your chest, down through your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your hands. Allowing those parts of the body to relax. Feeling this energy moving down through the torso, through the hips, through the thighs, through the knees, all the way down to the feet. Allowing those parts of the body to relax. Feeling this energy moving up through the heart space. Up through the back, up through the neck, up through the face, the jaw, the cheeks, the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, the ears, right to the top of the head, all the way to the crown, and just allowing all these parts of the body to relax, just giving them permission to do so. And visualize this beautiful light surrounding your body. You're supported, you're guided, you're loved. And as you breathe here, inviting you to imagine a place, maybe a place you've been to before, or just imagining a scene. You can imagine a forest. You can imagine, like I said, maybe a little lake, a little body of water. And just take yourself to this space, wherever this space may be for you. Allow yourself to connect with the sensations of this space. Feeling the earth underneath you, imagining yourself barefoot. Feeling the texture of the ground, grass or sand. Feeling the air gently breezing against your skin. Seeing the sky above you, hearing any sounds. And as you arrive into the space, just giving yourself permission to just be here. Be with the breath. Be in this moment. Be in this practice. And you will notice that your mind will wander, and that's totally okay. That's not a bad thing. When it does, allow yourself to just gently bring your awareness back to the breath. Just become aware of it. Just be like, oh, the mind's like a little kitten trying to walk a straight line. Oh, this way, little kitten. Here you go. And so as you bring your awareness to your breath, let us also just reflect on just connecting with our heart. Connecting with the question of listening to what it is that you need. What does the heart need? What does the intuition need? And this may be simple things. It may mean, oh, maybe I need to get better sleep. Maybe I need to connect with people who I resonate with. Maybe I need to adjust my diet. Maybe I not just need to, but maybe I want to express creativity. Maybe I want to write. Maybe I want to draw. Maybe I want to make poetry. The things that will nurture your heart. What do you need to nurture your heart? To nurture your spirit? What does your spirit seek? What does it long for? Just allow yourself to be here. I'll stop talking for the next little bit. And this practice can be as simple as you intend it to be. And just listen. Just listen to your heart. Just observe what comes to the surface when you just sit here and just speak to your heart. As you listen to your heart, just allow yourself to reflect in the solace of this meditative space. Continue here for the next few moments. Go ahead. So you continue to breathe here. You can also begin in visualizing any sort of action-oriented choices that you can make ahead of you. Not just reflecting on what you need, but also visualizing what you will choose to do. What can you choose to do that will nurture your heart? Take a few more moments here. Maybe after this meditation, you might want to journal some of the things you're reflecting on, write it out. Just allow yourself to deepen this connection with your heart. Moving forward, you will allow yourself to be able to hear the whispers of your heart with a little bit more clarity. And gently put your hands on your chest, over your heart. And just thanking yourself. Thanking your spirit. Thanking the journey still ahead, and the opportunities before you. And as we get ready to conclude this simple meditation, take another look around you inside of the space you're at. Know that you can return here at any time. Allow this space to be a space where you can easily reconnect with your heart. Where you can create those times to just have a conversation with it, to talk to it. Beautiful. Through your heart speaks the wisdom of your spirit, the wisdom of your higher self, whatever you want to call it. And so outside of this meditation, I invite you to move forward. To move forward with a little bit more focus, a little bit more intention, a little bit more clarity. This week's going to be a little bit different for you. You're going to do things a little bit differently while still being gentle with yourself. And just carrying gratitude as much as you possibly can. There's no limit to the amount of gratitude you can hold. So gently from here, get ready to conclude this meditation. Take some nice, deep, gentle inhales. Nice, soft exhale. Just concluding with gratitude. When you're ready, slowly, you can begin to bring your awareness back to the space around you as you wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and slowly, when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Beautiful. Welcome back, everyone. Go ahead and leave a comment in the chat if you guys would like. How are you feeling right now? Again, very simple practice. Oh, we kind of did that right over the 11-11 periods. Bonus points there. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Again, you know, just doing that practice, something we can bring with us into other parts of our day, just being able to continue to just make a note of just like listening to the heart, going into that place of stillness. And again, that's just like a stepping stone for other practices. And we'll explore more throughout the week as we go. Again, I'll be doing my best to be here Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. EDT, leading you guys through this journey as, we continue to level up. This is like Jedi training. Let's not forget that. So a little bit of Jedi training for us first thing in the morning. Awesome. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to move into quick little chakra toning meditation. Thank you guys so much for your gratitude and your support. At the end of this meditation, if you guys even just want to contribute any single PayPal contributions, that's totally appreciated as well. Even if it's like whether you want the reading or even just want to say like, hey, I appreciate, you know, what you do. Super appreciated. All the support that you guys share just helps us keep doing this each and every day for the community. So we'll just do a quick little chakra toning practice. And again, as we do this, this is just another way to, again, just kind of like tune our instrument to carry it with us throughout the day. And then after that, we're going to get into some tarot reading. We got our tarot reading for Rasta. And then if anybody else wants a reading after that, we'll do a few more. And then we'll wrap it up from there. And then we got some, I got some other work I got to do. But then we'll be back at 4 p.m. today on my IG for an episode of Shooting the Shift. And if you guys want to jump on live for that, I'll be inviting up people from my Instagram live just to be able to touch base and hang out and learn and just hear and just share what's on our hearts. So beautiful. All right, chakra toning practice is based on the Gnostic practice, moving through the chakras with the associated tones E, A, O, U, U, S. So each tone correlates to the different chakras, which also correlates to the virtues, the faculties, and I'll walk you through this. We'll just do a quick version today, just to be able to keep on schedule. So moving through to the brow, this one is about being able to just kind of like open up to more imagination, vision, third eye, clarity, sight beyond sight. So we're going to do an inhale and then the sound is E. So when you guys are ready, follow my lead. Deep inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together. Exhale the sound E. E. Inhale again. E. Once more. Moving into the throat chakra, activating our voice, speaking our truth. Words create worlds. The sound is A, and the color is like a blue. This brow is more kind of like a purple, so blue color. So you can, each time we do this, again, it's helping clear the dirt off each of these chakras. So when we do this, if you're having trouble speaking your truth, doing these practices can, again, just kind of like help move the chakra, spin it like a disc. It's a muscle, so the more we use it, the stronger it gets. Inhale the sound A, right into it. Inhale. A. Inhale again. A. Once more. Beautiful. Heart chakra, compassion, kindness, love for all beings, opening up our heart, balancing the chakra. The sound is O. Together. Inhale. O. Inhale. O. Once more. O. Pulmonary chakra, this one right on the shoulder. Connection with our ancestors is ultra memory, as it's called. So gratitude for our ancestors. The sound is awe. Inhale. Inhale again. Once more. Solar chakra. The sound is U. The color is yellow. Willpower, temperance, focusing our attention like a laser, getting our willpower even stronger each and every day, allowing to accomplish the goals we have ahead of us. The sound is U. Together. Inhale. U. Inhale. Once more. Beautiful. Moving into the sacral chakra, the sound is M. The color is yellow. Sorry, orange. Connecting with our creative life force energy, also related to our sexual energy. So the sound is M, like you just ate something delicious. Again, each time we do this, think of this as like tuning your instrument. So let's do it together. Inhale the sound. Inhale. Again, inhale. Once more. Last one, moving into the root chakra, the sound is S, like the sizzling of the fire or the serpent. And this is about patience. It is about connecting with our root, connecting to the roots below, branches above, power of the earth. The sound is S, like S. Last one, here we go. Inhale. 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 Just take a moment here. Just close your eyes, breathe. Visualize this beautiful energy just swirling up through your chakra points, up through the spine. This beautiful rainbow energy just surrounding your body. Just breathe here for a moment as you just conclude your practice for today. Carrying with you this momentum, may you move through today with more grace, with more ease, with more synchronicity, with more gratitude, with more mindfulness, with more love in your heart. May it continue to help you awaken to the magic that is all around you. May you be a carrier and the portal for that magic. How are you feeling right now? 1 or 2 words. How are you feeling? When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. That concludes the meditation portion of today's practice. Please feel free to leave your gratitude in the comments down below. Of course, we do still got a little bit more coming up. What we're doing here, we're going to be moving into some tarot readings. So for those of you who want to stick around for some tarot readings, we got one right off the bat for Rasa, who joined on the Patreon. Rasa, thank you so much for joining on the Patreon. And yeah, if you guys would like to be able to get a reading after Rasa, go ahead and send a contribution on PayPal. I also do private readings as well. You're welcome to DM me on Instagram. And again, with the Patreon, that's where you can join with the monthly membership in our community. Get lots of additional perks there, including access to our Conscious Creator collaborative work periods on Tuesdays, join on air for our team podcast on Thursdays, and yeah, additional private community events and more perks through the Discord channel and discounts for the item shop. And yeah, if you want to join on the $33 level, you can get a complimentary Light Guardian crystal that I will send to you if you just pay shipping. And yeah, that's a limited time offer. So thank you guys so much for your support. Working towards our Patreon goal of our next Patreon mini goal of 111. Working towards the overall goal. My overall goal is to be able to reach 200 on Patreon. And yeah, and that's not just supporting me, it's supporting the community, and it's supporting my baby that's on the way. Me and Lacey are having a child, so that's going to be very important to be able to support the child and the family there as well. So you guys help support something much bigger than just one thing. So thank you guys so much for your practice here, for being a part of this community. And yeah, just give me 2 moments here. We're going to do I'm just going to use the bathroom. I'll come back real quick, and then Rasta, if you're sticking around, we'll do that tarot reading, and then anybody else who wants to be able to get a tarot reading after Rasta. And yeah, please feel free to send your contributions through the PayPal. The link for that is in my info on TikTok and on Instagram, and in the info for the video on YouTube. And please feel free to leave some comments in the Discord for those of you leading members on the Discord afterwards. So yeah, so grateful to be able to have these meditations back again. I'll be back here tomorrow for another one of these meditations, and this is practice for me. This is getting back into the routine of it. And again, at 4 p.m. EDT today, I'm going to be doing a test run for Shooting the Shift, which is our new broadcast format, where it's just going to be kind of like a casual hangout on Instagram Live. So give me 2 seconds here. We're just going to use the bathroom. We'll come back, and then we'll get right into the tarot reading. So again, if you guys want a tarot reading, we do these as team tarot readings. So for anybody who tuned in, this reading is for you. It's for anybody who's tuned in. And if you specifically want to be able to contribute, then definitely go ahead and check out the links for the PayPal and the Patreon there. So give me 2 seconds here. We're just going to do a little intermission, and then we'll get set up. For those of you on TikTok or on Instagram, go ahead and jump over to the YouTube there. And yeah, we'll continue in a moment. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. And yeah, stand by. I'll be right back. All right, and we are ready to resume. Rasa, if you're here in the chat, go ahead and let me know, and let's get right into this next reading. And like I said, we'll do another reading after that if anybody would like to be able to get one. And yeah, Rasa, for your reading, you can get to choose. Would you like the different decks that you get to choose from? The Lightworker Oracle deck, Sacred Spirit, Hero's Journey, or Ananda Tarot. So yeah, thank you so much, Rasa, for your support. Thank you to everyone for joining in. I'm going to be doing like specific just tarot reading broadcasts throughout the week. My plan is to even just kind of like get in the habit of doing those in the evening. So stay tuned for that. And I think I may be doing it today. I'm not 100% sure. I may be doing it today at maybe like 9 p.m. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're still figuring it out. So, but yeah, we got lots happening this week. So your guys' support is super, super appreciated. Again, if you guys want to do like individual readings with me, I do those. They're usually about like $30 a pop. And just feel free to DM me if you're interested in a private reading. So Rasta, what deck? Hero's Journey? Okay, let's get right into this. And again, we'll do one reading for Rasta. And then if anybody else wants a reading, you're welcome to contribute on the PayPal. Or again, you're welcome to join on the Patreon. And we definitely invite and encourage you to join on the Patreon, get involved as a leading member in the community, and yeah, add your support there and help us reach our next milestone goal as well. So cool. And shout out to those of you on Twitch. It doesn't look like there's too much engagement on Twitch right now, so I'll have to kind of like readjust some strategies there in the coming days, but definitely looking to be able to reach some more people there on Twitch. So thank you again. And for those of you on Facebook, if there are any people tuning in on Facebook, just a reminder to always tune in on YouTube there when you get a chance. So okie dokie. All right, Rasa, you're familiar with how we do the tarot here, so let's just do a quick little meditation. and then we'll get right into your reading. So for Rasta, we're going to get you to pull the card, and as we do the meditation, I'll prompt you and then type now into the chat as I do, and you can pull the we'll pull the card for you there. So again, for anybody else who would like to be able to get a reading after Rasta, go ahead and join on the Patreon or contribute. Pay what you wish sliding scale at the PayPal, and if you pay more than $5, we can always pay it forward into future readings as well. So Rasta is ready. Let's get right into this. So thank you so much, everyone, and yeah, let's just do a quick little meditation. We're going to be using the Heroes deck. So all right, Rasa, let's go ahead and just get into a nice little meditative space. So again, as we do this, for anybody who's tuned in, we don't do these as like fortune telling. The way how we do this is a way for us to be able to collectively receive a message from the universe, to be able to use the intention, show us what we need to see. So for anybody here, if you're here, this reading is also for you. This is a collective team reading. So Rasa, let's get right into this reading. When you're ready, just go ahead and close your eyes. And for everybody here, just inviting you to join this brief meditation. And as you close your eyes here, Rasa, just allow yourself to just take a moment to reflect on gratitude. Gratitude for yourself, gratitude for this community, gratitude for the space. And with gratitude in your heart, just setting the intention, show us what we need to see, or show me what I need to see. So show us what we need to see, us being the individual, the collective, the team, community. So speak that intention with your heart, speak it with your mind, speak it with your words, speak it with your soul. And as you continue to breathe here, Rasa, take another moment, listen to your intuition, and when you are ready, Rasa, type now into the chat, and we will split the deck and see which card we will pull for you. So, and for everybody else, feel free to drop in your wizard noises into the chat. And oh, what a joy it is to be here doing tarot first thing in the morning with you and with me. So let's take this opportunity to see what magic the cards have for us today as we continue to unfold through the magic each and every single way. For this is the hero's journey that we are on, and as we continue to awaken to the sound of our true song. Now, says Rasa, as we split the deck. Whoa, pop, 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 pop. Whoa, that deck's like, it's like holding there. It's like, and there we go. All right, okay, let's see what the first card is. Oh, this is, whoa, oh, I like this card. I have not pulled this card before. A lot of these decks, like I don't even like use them unless we're using them on air and stuff. So there's a lot of cards in here that I haven't even fully gotten the chance to be able to explore yet with you. Vjira, thank you so much for tuning in on Twitch. If you are on Twitch, I'll just remind you for anybody on Twitch, again, we're just going to be doing ongoing readings. The readings are available for people if you want to contribute a single PayPal contribution at $5. Link for that is in the description I just posted. Or if you want to join on the PayPal or the Patreon, I mean, the contribution there is a monthly contribution, and that gives you all sorts of cool perks. So let's get right into this next reading, and we'll do another reading after this if anybody wants one. I'll literally just keep going until you guys don't want any more readings for the day, and then we'll take a break and I'll go eat some lunch. So it's all good either way. All right, Rasa, we've just pulled an awesome card for you. The card that we have pulled for Rasa, one of our newest Patreon supporters, is card number 26, Me Time. Enjoy your own company. Card number 26, Me Time. Enjoy your own company. For those of you on Instagram, join it on YouTube. That's where the primary camera is, and you'll be able to see the card better as I explain. Let me just grab a drink of water here. Thank you guys so much for your support. Man, the feedback we've gotten on like previous readings we'll do, people will be like, whoa, it's exactly what I need to hear. So the way how we're going to do this, I'm just going to explain the visual, and then from there, we're going to read from the book, and then I'm going to like channel and dive in deeper into just kind of like interpreting the message and just kind of bringing forth something for you, for anybody who's tuned in. So beautiful image here. You can see this woman draped with this beautiful golden cloth and just kind of like floating out in space. Like, is that not me time? Literally just like hanging out in space. Kind of got this beautiful light just on the tip of their finger, kind of holding this beautiful orb. Again, I'm just explaining this literally, and just kind of like gazing off into the nebula nearby. And yeah, quite simple, but incredibly beautiful and definitely relatable. Is that like, that's basically us. So, all right, let's dive a little bit deeper here. So, all right. Card number 26, me time. Enjoy your own company. If you're tuned in right now, this message is for you. So just allow yourself to listen as a meditation. This is a quote. Would that there were an award for people who come to understand the concept of enough, good enough, successful enough, thin enough, rich enough, socially responsible enough. When you have self-respect, you have enough. I think there was a grammar there. Yeah, okay. Let's move into the message here. Just as the sun is always shining, regardless of the clouds that have temporarily obscured its light, you are never alone. Even in your most solitary moments, you are at one with the whole of life. Know this, and next time you find yourself in a quiet, alone space, be aware of its blessing of grace. It is time to listen for the voice of inner wisdom. Breathe a sigh of relief next time you have a little me time. What might at first seem sad or lonely can be a great blessing. Fill your quiet spaces with luxurious candlelit bubble baths, literally or symbolically, and soak in your meditative thoughts, desires, creativity, preferences, music, and your favorite candle aroma. Take a chance to explore who you are without interruption. And when that moment finds you, remember, it's a chance you have been waiting for. Dream symbol, alone. Dreams of being alone can be twofold. The dream might seem scary until you realize that wherever you go, there you are. I love that saying. Wherever you go, there you are. And you are magnificent. This dream could be promoting you to contemplate whether you enjoy the company you keep in quiet memories, in quiet moments. This dream also invites you to dive into the depths of your inner ocean and discover the treasure chest that's been patiently waiting. Mantra: I drop deep into the luxury of this me moment and let my soul become enriched. So if anything I say resonates with you, drop those 1111s in the chat. We're just going to keep rolling through this. And yeah, this is a super, super beautiful card. So at this point, I'm just going to kind of just like continue to channel through some inspiration for you guys in this moment based on this card here. And it's cool because, you know, doing this right off the bat of doing a morning meditation is incredibly appropriate, because a lot of the practice that we are doing with that meditation is the practice of being with ourselves, being in that me time, being in that heart space, arriving into that solace, arriving into the space of listening. And that's where, again, you know, with this card here, it really emphasizes the idea of really being able to check in with yourself and get to meet who you are a little bit deeper. And sometimes, you know, let me know if this relates to you, but this world gets so incredibly busy that oftentimes we put ourselves so second that it will go weeks and weeks and weeks without us actually spending time with ourselves, without us actually hanging out with ourselves. Like, you are an incredibly beautiful person. You're an incredibly amazing person to be able to hang out with. And can you find joy in literally just being able to hang out with yourself? And a lot of people they struggle with that. They have difficulty with that. You know, they're constantly just kind of, again, distracting themselves with external circumstances and relative situations, to each your own. That's not a bad thing in itself. But again, it's important to be able to really just take that time to be able to cultivate your me time, to really just continue to build that relationship. Because I think what happens over time is, especially when we continue to engage in the external world, the relationship with ourselves can begin to become thin. Like, it begins to become distant. And even for myself, I've experienced this. You know, the world would get busy and my schedule and everything like that, and me time would just kind of become secondary. And as it was happening, I was feeling myself kind of like moving away from myself. Be like, oh, like where's that part of myself that I knew, you know, like 6 months ago? Like, where is that? Like, it's still there. But at the same time, like any relationship, it needs to be cultivated. And oftentimes, you know, literally just through the permission of creating the intentional space, it can be activated in a moment. You know, like you'll go like entire like weeks without actually having time to spend for yourself. And then when you do finally have time to spend for yourself, you're like, oh yes, like I get to hang out with you. I get to sit under a tree with you. I get to be able to just listen to our favorite music. I get to just be able to just be present. And when you're in the process of presence, that's where, again, you get to be able to like dive deeper into your own magnificence, to cultivate your own magnificence. And so this is where, with this card, you know, for everybody who's tuned in, for all the light workers and shifters and light guardians, this is incredibly important, because through the practice of connecting with ourselves, it creates the opportunity to continue to be able to cultivate that relationship so that we can bring it back out into the world, so that we can bring it into the other work that we do. You know, you have gifts, you have a key, you have, as it says, like this treasure chest that's deep within your heart. But if we're constantly just kind of like all over the place, there's going to be treasures within inside of us that we haven't fully unlocked, that we haven't fully discovered. And I assure each and every single one of you that there is a mystery, that there is excitement, that there is intrigue inside of who you are that you have yet to discover. And you know, it's kind of like those moments where you'll just kind of like sit in a meditation, and that's why, again, we're doing those meditations, and that's where you get those kind of like downloads, those like, oh my goodness, like that's such a cool idea, how did I not think about that? And then you get inspired, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna write a new song, oh, I'm gonna draw a picture, I'm gonna write a poem, oh, I'm gonna go out for a run, I'm gonna do things that really nurture my inner child in a lot of ways. So I mean, you know, like when you're spending me time, it's going to be very relative in any circumstance, but in many cases, you know, what does it feel like to be able to spend me time where you're doing it with the intention to be able to connect back into that play, connect back into that intentional cultivated joy, to really be able to use that time to build something up, to nurture something, to water your own heart. So like the metaphor of filling your cup with water, if you're constantly filling others' cup, your plant, you know, what happens when you don't water it? It gets a little weak and everything like that. So make sure that you are spending time with yourself. Make sure that you're not intent, and see, there's a whole nother thing here where it's like, are you intentionally avoiding spending time with yourself? And oftentimes, you know, like that can be a very complex thing, because there's going to be like layers to reasons. And sometimes, you know, people, they don't like spending time with themselves. And it's not like you need to spend time with yourself all the time, but it's incredibly important, because if you're not spending time with yourself, then you're probably pushing aside things that need to be dealt with. You're pushing aside healing. You're pushing aside thoughts that are important, that need to be reflected on, conversations that you really need to be able to have with yourself. And you look at the world around us, and yeah, like exactly, Lunatic Gaming, just seeing your comment there, you know, absolutely, with a lot of people, like they're constantly just kind of like stuck in this loop of feeding into the hustle and bustle of life, where the reality has kind of conditioned us not to sit with those uncomfortable thoughts. But, you know, with the me time, as much as it can be a chance just to relax and just to be able to decompress, me time at sometimes can also involve a little bit of courage. It can require a little bit of leaning into something that may be uncomfortable. And that's where, you know, it takes bravery to be able to do that, but it's also something that can be cultivated as a practice, and something that you can lean into in a comfortable way. You know, journaling, shadow prompts, having discussions, having questions with yourself. Look up shadow prompts on like Google if you want to just be able to say like, you know, like, oh, okay, like let's dive a little bit deeper into myself. Let's really reflect. Let's really explore a little bit more. Let's hear what I have to say about how I feel and how I think and how I'm perceiving and what I want and what my needs are. So again, this is a very, very powerful card, and I could definitely just kind of like continue to extrapolate on this for a while. If anything I say resonates with you, drop those 1111s. But with this card, again, you know, this is a reminder. This is a reminder to be able to check in with yourself. How is your relationship with me time? Is it there? Is it not there? Is there not enough of it? Is there too much of it? Is there the balance? And what does that me time look like? Is me time with yourself just, you know, distracting yourself from your thoughts? Or is me time from yourself tapping into more of that creative space within inside of you, tapping more into that inquisitive and that introspective space inside of you? And so I think when you find the balance where, you know, like me time can be something that can be playful and engaging and exciting and liberating, but then me time can also be the time where that's where work needs to be done. That's where things need to be dealt with. And I think when you allow yourself to just really be able to understand that the me time in itself is incredibly versatile, is incredibly important, is incredibly essential for, again, like I said, being able to take care of yourself. It's like tuning up a car. You know, you're driving your car on the highway from mission to mission to mission, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But if you don't tune it up, what's going to happen? The car's probably going to break down. So when you cultivate me time, when you put an emphasis on me time, you get to this point in your life where you're actually, don't have to go into, kind of like these big dips. You might kind of go through waves, but you optimize your uptime when you put yourself when you put yourself first, when you put yourself in a situation where it's not always going to be first, but it's definitely a priority. You definitely take time to be able to schedule in, hey, sorry guys, I can't come hang out with you today and do that thing that we do every single week because maybe I just need to go sit under a tree. Maybe I just need to go do some work. Maybe I just need to read a book. Maybe I need to check in with myself and just kind of figure out what it is that I need to do. Maybe you don't even know what you need to do. But if you take that time to be able to sit with yourself, then things come up. You allow yourself to see, you allow yourself to hear, you allow yourself to feel, you allow yourself to be able to nurture those parts of yourself that if they aren't given the attention they need, like a plant, it kind of dwindles. And so if this resonates with you and you're just like, yeah, I think I do need to be able to spend more me time, be gentle and find the excitement in what that me time can look like for you and approach it in a variety of ways. Again, it can be one that can be both just kind of like, oh, this is like a vacation I needed, and then at the same time it's just like, actually, you know what, this is like some like deep work that I need to do. I need to dive into the depths of my ocean. I need to, maybe your me time literally is just like meditating and reflecting and diving deep. Maybe your me time is, again, just exercising, moving the body, building up the dopamine, getting back into just kind of like that healthy mindset, whatever the case may be, and then you carry that with you out into the world. I know for me, like me time is incredibly important. If I don't have me time, if I don't go out and exercise and listen to music and, just do the things that I enjoy doing, it changes the way I show up in my other relationships. You might kind of be like a little bit more just kind of like quick to be like irritated and stuff like that. So check in with yourself. Are you feeling like you're irritated all the time? If you are, then maybe there's like something that you need. And in order to be able to figure out what you need to be able to take time to be able to reflect on what it is that you need. So me time, card number 26, enjoying your own company, developing that relationship with yourself, incredibly important. Rasa, anybody else, if that resonates with you, go ahead, let me know. Rasa says, having time alone is where I perform the best. I'm with my own energy and not around that of others. Very powerful reminder. And again, this is a reminder for each and every single one of us. And what I would invite you to do is write out a little affirmation on how this card resonates with you. So a little affirmation, I'll just kind of read one first, reflect on one first, say one first. So I am continuing to put attention towards cultivating time with myself so I can fill my cup, thus being able to bring more of my momentum and inspiration and love into the time that I spend sharing with others. So me time is not this selfish thing. I mean, it is selfish, but like not in the selfish way that we've been taught how to think that selfishness is bad. Like you should be selfish. You should be taking care of yourself. Like don't just, put it to the wayside, or else it will, come up and rear its ugly head and suddenly you're just like, oh yeah, there's probably a bunch of stuff that I haven't dealt with yet. So use this as an opportunity to really just be able to be reminded to deepen your connection with your own practice of me time. And that's what it is. It can literally be a practice, but it can also be very exciting and joyful and playful. So card number 26, me time, enjoying your company. Rasta, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining on to the Patreon. We'll take a moment here. If you guys want to leave some affirmations down in the chat, go ahead and do that. If anybody else would like to be able to get a reading on air, now is the time to be able to let us know. You can contribute through PayPal. You can join on the Patreon. We'll give it a few minutes. If anybody else wants to just give us a heads up and to say like, yeah, I'm going to sign up for a reading, just drop a 777 in the chat. Let me know. And if we're all good for today, then we will wrap it up. And that's totally cool. And I'll be back on here for more inspirational readings, possibly a little bit later today. That's my intention. So my intention is like really doing my best to be able to like stick with schedules and routines and challenging myself in that way. So beautiful. So Rasa, thank you so much, man. And yeah, for those of you who are looking for future readings, definitely tune in for other opportunities. Again, if you want to be able to get a reading on air, you do have the option of doing the PayPal right now, or you can join the Patreon. The Patreon is a monthly contribution. And again, if you guys want to, if you're already on the Patreon and you want to upgrade your Patreon, that's totally an option too. When you join at the $33 level on the Patreon, which is like a super awesome option as well, not only do you get the option to be able to get a Light Guardian crystal as a gift, just pay shipping, but you can also get a monthly one-on-one session with me. And that one-on-one session with me can be tarot, and it can be conscious media creation coaching. Yeah, it can be whatever you want. So For those of you on Instagram, my YouTube link is in my profile, as it says up top. Link also in my profile. So just click my profile link there and you'll be able to jump over to it. My YouTube channel is Skull Babylon if you want to type it in manually. So cool. So we'll just take another moment here. United Spirituality. Yo, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for joining in. I love the energy you share. I'd love to do another reading for you guys. I can do at least one more. Then after that, I'm going to have to spend some me time and get some food. Again, the way how we do the readings are available through people contributing through the PayPal or by joining in on the Patreon. So if you're not entirely familiar, the Patreon, that's where we host the community that I facilitate, which is a community of shifters, of people passionate about helping shift consciousness, of people specifically who are conscious media creators. Even if you're not a conscious media creator, you can still join the Patreon and get access to exclusive events. We got exclusive events coming up this week. This Tuesday, we have a Conscious Creator Collaborative Work Period. So that's going to be happening this Tuesday. This Thursday, we have a live podcast, which our Patreon members can join on air for, which is about spiritual wisdom of apocalypses. So that's going to be very exciting. And yeah, other events throughout the month that I also host as well. And plus access to me for conscious media creation coaching. And yeah, lots of other opportunities. So if you're looking to be able to join on the Patreon, you can see on screen, we're working towards our next goal of 111. The work there not only helps support me, it helps support the community, it helps support my baby that's on the way. That's a big goal. Like, I'm working towards 200 on Patreon. The funds raised from there, that's going to make it very possible for Lacey to not have to worry about work in the same way. I just want to be able to like take care of her and let her just kind of focus on taking care of herself. And yeah, our baby, that's going to be our little star fractal. It's going to be coming in April. And again, if you want to join at the $33 level on Patreon, you can also get, for the time being, a Light Guardian crystal as a complimentary gift. Just pay shipping. And again, that's a handmade item that I make, and you can use these for like meditation, for fidget spinning, and they come in different colors and multicolor as well. So those are really cool. And again, that's at the $33 level. The asking contribution on Patreon is the level, which is the $11 leading member level. Darren, thank you so much. I can see your contribution coming in on PayPal. Darren, just go ahead and let us know where you are on the YouTube chat. I think that might be... I'm not going to assume who it is in the chat, but go ahead. Darren, just go ahead and let me know where you are in the chat, and we will get a reading for you. So thank you so much for your contribution there. And we'll do another reading here for Darren, who contributed on the PayPal contribution. And then we'll get ready to either do another reading after that, or we'll wrap it up there. At some point, I'll have to go get some lunch. United Spirituality, thank you so much, dude. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, Darren. All right, so let's get ready to move right into this. So, Darren, you get to choose which deck you would like. We have some awesome decks to be able to choose from. So we've got a traditional tarot deck, which is the Ananda Tarot deck. We've got Sacred Spirit deck, which is super, super cool. I love this deck. We've got the Hero's Journey deck. And we've got the Lightworker Oracle deck, which is honestly, like, this one's like one of my go-to ones. I love this deck, and obviously very relative. A lot of people obviously tuning into this. You guys are, you know, light workers in your own way, so thank you so much. And yeah, Darren, go ahead and let us know which of those decks you want, and then we'll facilitate this through the chat. And again, for those of you who are looking for a reading, but maybe you're not available to contribute, totally fine, because the way how we do this, the contributions, the readings that we do are like collective readings. So if you're here, this reading is for you. If you're here, this message is for you. So we got about 7 people tuned in on YouTube right now. We got a couple people tuned in on Twitch. I'll keep an eye on any contributions coming through. And thank you again to those of you tuned in on all platforms. So, all right. So Darren, once you just let us know what deck you would want, we will get right into that next reading. So, and again, for anybody, you get to choose your deck. We got the Lightworker Oracle deck, Sacred Spirit deck. These are Oracle decks, so like not like tarot. And the Hero's Journey deck and the Ananda Tarot deck. And again, we do these with the intention of just kind of like receiving some additional insight and inspiration from the universe to help assist you on your path. So once we've got confirmation on what deck Darren would like to be able to use, Lightworker Oracle. I knew you were going to choose that too. I'm like, okay, let's get right into this. All right, we'll move right into this. For those of you who want to be able to get a reading after this, again, guys, we'll keep going. I'll have to stop at some point. I do have to jump off eventually, just to be able to take care of myself, but we'll keep going, and we can do probably like at least one more reading after this, and I'll be back on air a little bit later tonight. My plan is to be back on air a little bit later tonight for more tarot readings as well. So, and the broadcast that we're doing with the team meditations, to the best of my ability, will be like a Monday to Friday thing. So we'll do like meditation in the morning, followed by a little bit of tarot. So thank you guys so much. And again, for those of you, if you want to join the Patreon at any point, please feel free to do that. Contributions process on the 1st of each month. So if you guys want to join right before September 1st, go ahead and do that. And we got some more events coming up, including some flowetry workshops as well. So, and again, if you're a conscious media creator, definitely join, and then you can join our conscious creator work period. So, okay, Darren, the way how this is going to work, we're just going to do a quick little meditation, and the intention here is, again, show us what we need to see. So we'll just drop into our heart space, do a quick little meditation, and then for everybody here, inviting you to join in that meditation as well. Darren, I'll lead you through a prompt, and then at that point, you'll type now into the chat. So Darren, if you're ready, just type ready into the chat, and then we'll just do this quick little meditation. So essentially, like, you're splitting the deck. Hey, Rebecca, thanks for joining in. So let's get ready to do this, and after this, I might have to take another bathroom break. Drinking a lot of water here. Have you guys drank lots of water yet today? All right, let's get ready to do this. There's a bit of a delay on the YouTube chat, so appreciate you guys' patience. All right, this is a Lightworker Oracle deck, and Darren, thank you so much for your contribution on PayPal. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out here. Let's do this. Okay, we're ready. So for everybody here, just go ahead and gently close your eyes. Just allow yourself to connect with your breath. As you breathe here, just bring yourself into a space of gratitude. Gratitude for yourself for showing up. Gratitude for the messages we are here to receive. Gratitude for this community. Gratitude for this inspiration. With gratitude in your heart, Darren and everybody here, putting forth the intention, show us what we need to see. Show us what we need to see. So Darren, reflecting on that intention, show us what we need to see for the individual, for the collective, for the community. Speaking that intention with your heart, speak it with your mind, speak it with your words, speak it with your soul. Darren, take a few more moments here as you just breathe, listening to your intuition. And when you are ready, type now into the chat. For everybody else, you guys can join me and practice adding your wizard noises. Do you feel the magic in the air? It's coming all around us. It's here and there. And so as we breathe into this moment, for us to truly see all the magic that is continuing to unfold through you and me. The cards are just a mirror to show what has always been, and yet sometimes we need that little boost to be able to take things to a new level, my kin. And so this is the space for wizards and sages to truly bring about the changes of these ages. And so as we breathe into this moment for us to see, we will split the deck and allow the cards to reveal what is meant to be. Choo, 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 choo. The sound effects are like just like an essential thing. Merlin always, like, he taught me that. He's like, in a million years from now, when you're doing tarot broadcasts, be sure to use sound effects. So, all right. Beautiful. Okay, let me just open up the deck here. The card that we have pulled for Darren and for everybody else here is a beautiful card. Card number 20, Life Path. Just take a moment there to be able to look at it. We'll just take this opportunity to just be able to give a quick little explanation of the visual of the card. And I'll keep an eye on any contributions coming through in the background, and we'll just dive deep into this one. So again, for those of you on Instagram, join in on YouTube, links in my profile. So just visually explaining this card here. Visually, what do we see here? This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful image. And if anything we say resonates with you, drop some 1111s in the chat as we go. So you can see there's like a cute little baby who's got their crown chakra. You can kind of see like spirit kind of coming in. You can literally see this, like this image is like pretty hyperdimensional, really depicting like the journey of the soul. And obviously you can see kind of like this angel form of a being and very androgynous being as well. And this being, again, kind of like representing the journey of the soul kind of coming into the little baby. This is so cute because like obviously like, you know, like I'm at the point where I'm like becoming a dad, right? So like this is like super relative to me. The little gummy bean, like literally yesterday or 2 days ago we had our first ultrasound, so I got to see like the little bean. It was so cute. So you can see here just this beautiful smiling baby, again reflecting the journey of the life path. Again, I'm just explaining it literally. You guys can just look at that. I don't even think I have to say too much for that. So let me just take a glass of water here, sip of water, and let's get moving into this reading. So all right, so what we do here, we're going to read from the book, and then we're going to dive a little bit deeper. And as we dive deeper, I'll just again kind of be like channeling through inspiration just based on the messages that we see. So the point at this point, just allow yourself to just kind of like receive what messages come through. Just listen. You can even meditate while you're listening to this. Drop an 1111 if anything I say resonates with you. Card number 20, Life Path. Do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You have been enrolled in spiritual training. This training might be obvious in the form of a course you are undertaking or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. You are in spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul, development, and spiritual growth, while simultaneously helping others. It will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with a spiritual path. At other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you are unsure of what you are meant to be learning, of exactly how you are in spiritual training at this moment, look to the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. This is where you will find your training taking place. The struggle is in the place where holding on is competing with letting go. It is, however, nothing to be ashamed of, a growth edge where you are doing the inner work of growing into more peace, trust, and love. Is a sign that you are certainly growing. It isn't comfortable. Sometimes it might cause fatigue and even a feeling of defeat. Yet you shall not give up. You shall continue, and in time you shall triumph with a feeling of peace, resolution, and wisdom. If you are feeling stuck, perhaps you're working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself no matter how much effort you apply. Then you are being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. There's an invocation I'll read. Call upon your own higher self and soul to take over all aspects of the issue. Be patient. Do not resist with it, but neither collapse into it. Use your spiritual practice, for example, meditation, journaling, dance, music, art, yoga, time in nature, and prayer, to strengthen you as you move through this training. If you are uncertain about what is happening in your life now, don't fret. Sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of a greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all beings shine at the right time, and so shall you. I'm going to reread that part. If you are uncertain about what is happening in your life now, don't fret. Sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of a greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all beings shine at the right time, and so shall you. This oracle is also a confirmation that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you. Whether in small daydreams, big dreams at night, in meditation, or simply in the feedback you receive repeatedly from different sources. You are being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you are not clear, trust that it is coming to you with a loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. There's an invocation here, which I'll read after. We're just going to kind of take an opportunity here to just expand on this. So again, as we go through this, if anything I say, if anything that was said so far resonates with you, drop an 1111 in the chat. Very powerful card. Very beautiful message to be able to receive here. So again, looking at this card here, again, I just think it's beautiful that there's like this little baby here, and I just keep talking about my journey of, you know, baby being a dad and stuff. So diving into this card, let's just take a moment. This is where, again, I just kind of like channel some additional inspiration. I listen to my heart to be able to serve any of you, those of you who are listening, to be a mirror for you, to be able to hear something that will spark something that will nurture you, that will inspire you. So this is a very, very powerful card. And this card is a card of life. This card is a card where, as we continue to grow older, as we continue to move through life, this is something that we definitely attain within our spiritual maturity. We begin to understand where the lessons lie. We begin to develop an acuity and a sensitivity and an ability to be able to recognize where the lessons are. And yes, there are lessons around each and every single turn, but if anything, this card also gives us the opportunity to not only be able to recognize where lessons are within our life, but at times to be able to seek those lessons, to be able to strive for them, to be able to seek the uncomfortable, to seek the challenge, to seek what is beyond the obstacles. I mean, let's be honest, if you want, you can stay in the Shire as long as you want. And that can be great, and you can kind of live and grow and, you know, have fun that way. But there's a part of you that's outside of the Shire, as I'm just using Lord of the Rings metaphors. And when you go on this quest, it's not just about what you find externally. It's not just, you know, about finding that treasure under the mountain. It's about finding yourself. It's about meeting who you are when you venture outside, when you go on that journey, when you go on that quest, to be able to raise through the challenges, to rise through the challenges, to transform through the fire. And so again, with this card is really about being able to remind us of the importance of cultivating this degree of patience within the process of our life path, within the process of things unfolding. I mean, how many people here just want things to be able to be done right away, to be done now? I'm sick and tired of this lesson. I just want things to be able to level up. Boom, 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 boom. Instant gratification. It's been programmed into us, but things won't always happen how you want them to be, but miraculously, things will happen how they're meant to be. Trust that. So with this card is a lot to do with trust, but at the same time, what I think is important with this card is that this card is also invoking the aspect of free will. This card is also invoking the idea that there is a choice that must be made. And even though the lessons will continue to meet us, the lessons will continue to find us, whatever the lesson may be. And that lesson may be, you know, boredom. That lesson may be like, oh, like I don't feel like I feel like there's something more. I feel like there's got to be something. Wake up, Neo. I think there's something else out there, you know. And the lesson comes to us through the lack of lessons around us sometimes, where it's just like stagnation. I need something more. I need stimulation. And then you go out and quest. But again, with this card, to me, it really represents the choice. I think that's a very, very important thing where, you know, like the Dharma, your life path, is something that you must choose to walk. And even though you will get moved along the stream, there will be moments where, you know, you'll step off of it. You'll sit at the side of the river for a bit. The universe in its own way will use the karmic energy to be able to bring us back to the path. But what we can do is we can allow ourselves to move further down the river. I'm thinking of just like the Aqueous Transmission song Incubus, floating down the river here. But again, you know, as we continue to float our way down the river, there's a choice in that. And there's a choice to be able to decide, you know, how much further down the river do we go? And what I mean by this is, you know, what lessons are we choosing to embark upon? What quests, what opportunities are we seeking? And I think what's important for this is to, again, you know, really reiterate that in order to be able to level up, it's going to require sacrifice. It's going to require letting go of the comfort. Not all the comfort, but some of the comfort. It's going to be letting go of maybe routines that we've just gotten into. Oh, like that routine where you normally just stay up until 2 a.m., like browsing TikTok mindlessly and just watching things on Netflix and things like that. Like, that's not leveling up your soul. It is in a roundabout way, because if you do it enough, eventually you'll just be like, this isn't enough. Like your soul will just be like, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something else out there. So stagnation in itself brews curiosity if you allow that seed to grow within the back of your mind. But even still, no one's going to force you to get up and move out of that stagnation. You must move out of that stagnation yourself. You must move into that life lesson yourself. And this is where, again, through the journey of free will, leveling up our consciousness is something that happens to a degree just like automatically. But as we mature, it gets to a point where it actually is something that must happen consciously. We can actually basically, and you see this in reality. You probably know people like this, where it's like they get to a certain age and they basically just stop growing. They basically just kind of plateau. And do you want to plateau? Again, there's a choice there. And maybe the choice is on a higher dimensional level. Some souls will go and they'll plateau. And then, by the time they like go into another dimensional realm, they'll be like, oh man, I kind of regret plateauing. I should have pushed harder. I should have used that opportunity more. I didn't realize that the reason I came to Earth was to be able to evolve my soul. And so when you think about it from this perspective, and you'll hear me talking about this a lot of, video games, we come here to level up. Did you come here to level up? I'm asking you, did you come here to level up? Leave a comment in the chat. Let me know. Tell yourself this. And if you did, then you need to do it. You need to enact on it, because, like in a video game, if you just stay within the first level, you're only going to be fighting the first challenges. Like if and then you don't find those harder bosses, and then you don't find those harder dungeons, and you don't find those treasures, and you don't get that experience points, and you don't become a level 33 wizard. If you stay within that first level, the hardest challenges that you may be just running into would probably just be mundane stuff, just like running out of milk. Oh no, and everything like that. And at the same time, I'm not trying to be too judgmental, because there's multiple levels to this. And I think in a lot of cases, people kind of get sucked into this trap where they don't feel like they're leveling up. But the reason why they're leveling up is because they're lacking something very important. And what they're lacking is inspiration, motivation, community, the support, the network of other people that are saying, hey, I'm leveling up. Let's level up together. And that's what this community is about. That's what this community is about. Surround yourself with other people who are focused on leveling up, and they will bring you up with them through your choice of choosing to engage with them. And simply through osmosis and simply through your free will, you will level up. Hey, we're going on a quest. You want to come? Yeah, let's go together. Let's level up together. Let's do this quest together, right? And so if you feel like you're not leveling up, there's no shame in that. But if you're conscious of the fact that you are not leveling up, know that things can change. And sometimes, like I said, what changes is literally being able to surround yourself with those who are passionate about leveling up. Darren Sr. commented in the chat. It says, this resonates so much as I feel I'm in a holding pattern to clear patterns that have presented themselves as of recently before stepping forth into the unraveling of the next step. And that's the thing, right? And Agnes, thank you so much for tuning in on Instagram. For those of you on Instagram, join in on YouTube. Links in my profile. That's the thing with leveling up, right? Is that it happens through stages. So like even for myself, like right now, moving into this month, like, dude, like I'm here to level up. This month, like I'm showing up. I'm showing up for these broadcasts. I'm showing up for the community. And I have been showing up all the past months, but the circumstances required my attention to be in a few places at once. So if that's the case, then, like find the lessons that are in front of you. Don't skip the lessons, because those lessons, this is a quote. You can quote me on this. This is like a Brendan quote. Every great challenge prepares us for the next one. And sometimes the challenges don't even seem that great. Sometimes they're little challenges. Sometimes the challenges are just responsibilities. But again, be where you are. Be with the lessons where you are. And don't try to rush ahead. Have the ambition to go further, but don't skip. Don't skip the lessons. Don't skip them. If anything, like if you skip them, the universe will just be like, yeah, it doesn't really work that way. You got to do it again, or it's going to come back different. Like how many people have experienced that where, you kind of go through something, common thing. It might be a relationship. You go through a relationship and you're like, oh, that relationship, like it didn't really work out quite the way I wanted. And that's a whole conversation in itself. And if you don't really get the full lesson from that, what happens? Next thing you know, you're back in another relationship and it's like the exact same relationship. And you're just like, what? Like what happened there? And the universe from a top-down perspective is basically just saying like, well, you didn't do the lesson the first time. You didn't learn the lesson the first time. Let's do it again. So I think with this card, again, it's really reminding us to seek the lessons, to get curious about the lessons, to be with the lessons. Where is there resistance in my reality right now? Where is there uncomfortableness? Where are the edges? Train yourself to be able to identify that those are where the lessons are. It's just like working out. You know, how do you get stronger? By pushing yourself, by working out. When you work out, when you're lifting weights, you literally like tear the muscle. Like that's what happens. You do like curls and stuff and it tears the muscle, and then like new matter fills into those gaps and it builds it up. So when you begin to understand that stress builds strength, then you begin to develop a different relationship with it, and you begin to develop this perspective where you start looking at the things within your life and you start understanding that, oh my goodness, are these happening to me or are they happening for me? And I know you've heard that a million times before, but when you really dig into that, imagine how much quicker you can level up. Instead of running away from the issues, instead of taking, you know, the universe might give you something that you're supposed to deal with. You might be able to deal with that through the course of 2 months, or with a certain degree of attention, you might be able to deal with that in the course of 2 days. Which do you prefer? And there's no right or wrong answer. Like, it's your life path. And I think that's the thing that's important, is that, you know, your journey is your journey. How you choose to go about it is how you choose to go about it. But with that, that's the whole point. How do you choose to go about it? How do you choose to go about it? Emphasis on choice. There's the conscious intention. And I'll just say this, and we'll get close to wrapping this up, and I'll read an invocation. Drop those 1111s if anything I say is just hyping you up and if it's resonating. Again, you know, like within this, are you choosing to level up? That's such a powerful thing, because again, you know, like within this process, each and every single day, you have the opportunity to be able to commit to a path. And that path may not necessarily be like, hey, I'm going to go and level up each and every single day, each and every single way. But it's a path to be able to cultivate consciousness, to cultivate awareness, to be able to lean into those uncomfortable situations. And this is the big thing. Can you find gratitude for the discomfort? Can you find gratitude for the uncomfortableness? Fall in love with the victory before it even happens. Do that. Oh man, I can't wait to become a stronger person after going to the gym for a month. Feel that. Oh man, I can't wait to deepen my meditation practices after consistently doing it for 5 weeks. Oh man, I can't wait to feel more confident in sharing my voice after I practice being able to turn inwards and figure out where I need to be able to do some of that work and practice surrounding myself with a community where I'm inspired to be able to do that. Feel into the victory. Feel into the victory, and as you do this, allow yourself to feel in with gratitude to the challenges that you're already undergoing, that you're experiencing. You don't get mad at a video game by playing the video game because you're there to level up. Allow yourself to be able to bring some of that similarity into this reality to the best of your ability. And when you can do that, when you have gratitude for yourself, being gentle with yourself, and then gratitude for the challenges and gratitude for the choices that you're making in terms of how you want to move through your life path. And your life path is your life path. You don't have to compare it to others. You may see others and they'll be like, whoa, they're leveling up like really fast. That's okay. The turtle won the race because the turtle was nothing less than itself. And that's all you have to do. And then within that, there are going to be times where you might just want to go slow, where you just feel called to rest. And one of the things that this card was really saying is that, you know, when you feel like there are times where things just really aren't moving and you're hitting these challenges and they're just not busting, reach out for help. Surround yourself with others. Have that community. Have that support network. That's okay. It doesn't make you weak. If anything, it might be somebody else's journey to level up through helping you level up as well. So if this resonates with you, drop them 1111s in the chat. We're going to wrap this up, this reading. Super, super powerful card. Moving from, you know, like soul angel coming down into the baby and cultivating that consciousness, going through this process of remembering and really being able to honor the challenges that are really helping us learn and grow. So like, find the triggers within your reality, because that is where, again, like that is where there is opportunity to be able to grow into those edges. So Darren, thank you so much again for jumping in. There's a little invocation that we're going to read here. Darren says, resonates so much, brother. 1111. Thank you so much, brother. Alokish Alaken. And here's a little invocation. And for anybody else here, write out an affirmation based on the teaching of this card. Like, say it to yourself. Write it out. Speak it to yourself. An affirmation based on the teaching of this card. So I'll just do it now. Affirmation for me. I will continue to cultivate awareness of the lessons in my reality and lean into them with courage, confidence, and strength. I am continuing to level up and fulfilling the destiny of my life path. There we go. So yeah, your dharma is your destiny, the journey of your golden self, the journey of your golden elf. And again, it's something that literally requires free will. It requires, like, that's the difference. Animals and things like this, like, they just kind of evolve naturally. The mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, it evolves naturally. Free will within humans, it's not if we have free will, it's why we have free will. Why we have free will is because if we get to a certain point in our reality where we won't evolve our consciousness unless we choose to evolve our consciousness. What do you choose to do? And maybe what you choose to do is just have some me time, going back to the previous card, and that's okay because that's still part of the journey. So your path is your path, and that path is not going to be a straight line. It's going to be like this spirally line. So trusting your path, honoring your path, and getting excited about where the path is aligning you with. So invocation here. Imagine yourself just kind of saying this to yourself. I call upon the wise and unconditionally loving ones to assist me now in perceiving, living, and manifesting my truest and most joyful life path and divine purpose. Help me know what I need to know when I need to know it. And with everything else, may I be assisted to feel peace, trust, and patience as my beautiful life path unfolds. Guided by the loving hand of the universe, may unconditional love reach into the hearts of all living beings, helping every creature find true fulfillment of their destiny. So be it. Your life path, the path of your destiny. You guys got this. We got this. We're leveling up together. So, Darren, thank you so much, dude. That was a beautiful card. And again, when we do these readings, like, I enjoy being able to receive the wisdom and the insight from it as well. Very powerful reminders as well. Definitely resonates with me as well. So, all right, team. 12:20 on my end. Anybody who wants to read any of the write any applications into the affirmations into the chat, go ahead and do that. If you guys want to do one more reading, go ahead and let me know. Again, that's available through the contribution through PayPal. Making it super affordable. It's a $5 contribution. You guys can always do a pay it forward. You can contribute a little bit more. Some people come on here and they'll pay like $20, $30, $50, and then we just kind of like continue to do readings for the community. And if you guys want, definitely inviting you to be able to join on the Patreon. So if you're a fan of my work, consider joining in on the Patreon. That's where you get to connect further with myself and the community and the team, exclusive events. It helps support the work that we got ahead of us. It helps support the family that we're growing. It helps support the little baby that's on the way. It helps support Lacey as well. And yeah, we got lots of awesome stuff coming up this week. So if you want to join the Patreon, join at the $11 level as a leading member if you want. Or if you want to join at the $33 level, then you can also join and get a Light Guardian Crystal as a special bonus. And that will be available as you just pay shipping. And again, these are really cool custom items that I hand make just for you guys. So if you're thinking of signing up for the Patreon in the future, do me a favor, drop a 555 in the chat. Let me know. Contributions process on the 1st of each month. And yeah, happy to be able to have everybody here. And I'll just say real quick, I just want to plug United Spirituality. I just want to be able to let people know that if they haven't already yet, they should definitely connect to what it is that you're creating as well. So go ahead and connect to Darren. And you can find Darren at instagram.com/united.spirituality, also a conscious creator. And yeah, I got lots of exciting stuff. Darren, I'm not sure if you saw, me and Sharon are going to be doing a podcast in a couple weeks together. So I know you and Sharon are definitely within the same soul family as well. So super excited to be able to have everybody here. Thank you guys so much. And again, if you guys would like to be able to do another reading, go ahead and send any contributions through the PayPal, join on the Patreon. Let me know real quick. I'll take a quick bathroom break. If we're done for today, we're done for today. That's fine. I've been going for more than 2 hours. We did our meditation before this. And yeah, if you guys want one more reading at least, I'm down for it. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. So give me a couple minutes, just not even a couple minutes. I'll just go to the bathroom, come back, and then we'll decide. And Darren, thank you so much for your contribution. And we'll definitely keep in touch, Darren. And yeah, I'd love to be able to get you synced up with some of the stuff that we're doing with the conscious creators as well. And yeah, this Thursday we got our team podcast on spiritual wisdom of apocalypses. So if you're looking to join in for that conversation on the air, definitely let me know. So, okay, I'll be right back, going to the bathroom. Anybody who wants to send any contributions for another reading, now is the time. And thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love being able to hang out here and share this space together. So anybody who wants one more reading, PayPal or Patreon, links in my profile, links in the YouTube. And yeah, go ahead and leave some gratitude in the chat. I'll be right back. Awesome. All right. All right, team. I think we're probably going to be wrapping it up. So last call on anybody who might want a reading for today. If you are looking for a reading and you want to be able to contribute on PayPal or Patreon, just drop a 555 in the chat just to be able to let me know. And we'll stick around for another couple minutes. Otherwise, we'll close off the broadcast and we'll be back here a little bit later. So yeah, that was fun though. It was awesome just being able to get back into the routine of that. So I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, this is always a joy. I love being able to just see what wisdom is coming through. So beautiful. Yeah, and I'll be back live on air for some more tarot a little bit later. I'm planning on going live a little bit later tonight. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure you are subscribed on there. So okay. All right, we got 7 viewers on YouTube. So last call, if anybody wanted to be able to get one more reading for the team, go ahead and drop a 555 in the chat, and contribution links for the PayPal and the Patreon are there. And yeah, we'll just give it one more minute, and then we'll know for sure whether or not we're ready to wrap up. And I think we are. I think we're ready to wrap up, which is fine. So I gotta go get some lunch in me as well. So beautiful. All right. Cool. Okay, team. If you guys want to reach out to me for individual readings, go ahead. Just send me a DM on Instagram. You can do those. I do them at like $30 a pop. And yeah, if you're already signed up for my Patreon at the $33 level, you guys can also get a reading with me once a month. And if you guys are on the Patreon, and you guys always, you're always welcome to be able to share the Patreon with others, increase your Patreon. Any individual PayPal contributions are always appreciated. And feel free to check out the item shop. I'll just post a link in for that if you guys want to order anything from the item shop. And if you guys want a discount code, I can send you a discount code. So any and all support is always deeply appreciated. So cool. All right. You guys ready to wrap it up? That was good. That was a good 2.5 hour broadcast with meditation this morning. Let's wrap it up. I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Stay tuned. We got more awesome inspirational team meditations and tarot coming your way. Have an awesome day. Keep it shifty. As always, much love. And I will see you in the future, or welcome to the future. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Much love.